What is going on, PPU fam? Welcome as we are back with the second battle of week 6. It is the Hartford Wailords versus the Texas Toxapex, and it looks like we just got the invite to the battle. So, no need to pause, which actually helps me. Alright, gotta refresh the page because it's all frozen. But now you get to see what I have to deal with. Alright, so we see an Omastar, Roserade, Feral Thorn, Cloyster, Electivire, and Swallow. I'm gonna just say Gucci. On the Toxapex side, I misspelled Gucci. I don't know. That looks wrong. And we see Jay-Z, Kecleon, Destroyer of Dreams, Iroh, Jesus, and Manectric. Now the Hartford Wailords were terrified of Tornadus in building, so they prepped a lot for it. And it looks like Tornadus isn't even coming to the battle. So we see a Jay-Z versus Electivire lead. Now, Electivire can carry Cross Chop, maybe even a low kick for this, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here. The Wailords do have a Claydol, and they have a Lightning Rod Manectric. And honestly, Scarf Manectric goes in versus the Toxapex team, outspeeding everybody and just being able to do damage. So it would have been a good lead here, but Draco Meteor comes right out with Jay-Z. And he Okos that Electivire, winning a potential speed tie. So that's one mon down in one turn. Jay-Z is just that powerful. All right. Now with half special attack, most likely we'll switch out here into probably an Entei, right? So we're gonna see what happens here. So Hyrie. The Wailords can go into Entei, but like, if the Toxapex set up some rocks, that's going to be kind of detrimental for... I mean, the Wailords actually do have a Spinner and Claydol. This is just... They have really good matchup here, not even going to lie. This is a very important battle, I might add, because both teams are fighting for a playoff spot, and they're like neck and neck right now, fighting for it. The playoffs started today. I believe the Wailords would be in front, but we just got to see what happens, what goes down. If the Toxapex win, I believe they are tied with the Wailords, as the Wailords are only one game ahead. So that shows how important this battle is for these two teams. Uncle Iroh, the Entei, does switch in on a Stealth Rock, yep. And it can throw off a Flare Blitz, it can throw off... I know this set has an Overheat, so it doesn't take Rocky Helmet, or most important, or 100% the Iron Barbs, because we don't know if a helmet is on the Feral Thorn. So, yeah, he might go for an Overheat here. He might just go straight for a Flare Blitz. I mean, it's a banded Entei. A Flare Blitz is going to hurt. He's just going to take a lot of recoil from the recoil itself, and the Iron Barbs, and then potentially the Rocky Helmet, because Toxapex are known for running that. So that's why he has Overheat. And honestly, Entei, in this gen, it doesn't get Sacred Fire, and Entei only really needs the Fire move and the Extreme Speed. So we're gonna see what happens here. Again, Manectric is looking like it could clean up late game. It has Overheat for the Roserade and the Feral Thorn, and then just being faster than Swallow. Alright, Cloyster switches in on a Hidden Power Grass, I believe. Did he predicted either that or Omastar, so that was a really good prediction on the Wailord's part. And that destroys the Toxapex's chance to go for a Shell Smash there. Yep, it is Hidden Power Grass, as we see a Gut Swallow enter the battlefield, getting that Flame Ward activated. And now Swallow might be able to claim one right here. I mean, the Wailords do have the Bronzong, which is pretty big. It could resist the Facade, the Brave Bird. And this is 5th gen. Swallow, I mean, we see Guts, but we know Swallow doesn't have that 75 base special attack, which makes it a great Boom Burster, and Boom Burst isn't in the game yet. But yeah, so Swallow is looking to be able to just throw off a lot of damage. It could go straight for a U-turn here, predicting the Wailords to switch out. And if they go into Bronzong, the Toxapex would be able to... I don't know. They lost a big hitter in Electivire turn 1, which again is huge because it looks like Electivire was their main breaker. I mean, it's probably Shell Smash Omastar to try to clean up. But I don't know. It's not looking good for the Toxapex. Jesus does switch in on a facade, doing a wow. That's a resisted hit, doing 37 to a Bronzong. Gut Swallow is not to be messed with. He's probably gonna U-turn out here. And oh, he just all right. So maybe he doesn't have U-turn, but Jesus throws off a flash cannon. Now this is a Calm Mind Bronzong because the Wailords were really afraid of that Tornadus. He even made it specially defensive too. He's like, I have nothing for it. So yeah, it's a specially defensive Calm Mind Bronzong, which is kind of funny. Um, so I think he should have Hidden Power Fire on this set because he has a Fear Thorn. But Jesus might be able to win right here if I'm being honest. Like, excuse me. The Fear Thorn might go for a Leech Seed, but it's also setup fodder for Bronzong. As yeah, that is exactly what happens here. I mean, yeah, the Bronzong will be losing 6% each turn, and Fear Thorn can protect stall, but the Wailords should throw off a Hidden Power Fire right here just to apply that pressure, and then switch out on a predicted protect to go into Entei the gen, then just throw off another move. At least that's what I could see happening in the foreseeable future. Yep, doing a nasty 70% on a Power Whip, doing 17. Then the Leech Seed, and it is leftovers. And all of a sudden that Fear Thorn is back at 50%. And yep, a Protect does come out, and Jesus is losing his health. Now that is kind of big because you would want to leave Jesus around to be healthy enough to take on Swallow as Hidden Power Fire comes out. Swallow comes in. That's the thing with Swallow. I mean, yeah, it does get that Leech Seed, but it takes so much because it's so frail. It's a fast, frail attacker. A glass cannon, if you will. And Swallow will be able to take it out with a Facade, and nothing on the Wailord's team wants to take a Facade. The electric immunity is gone on the Toxapex side, if you notice, and that means Manectric will be able to come in and Volt Switch around. Sorry, I was getting a call. Kieran Black switches in on a Facade, and he just sacks Jay-Z. Oh, that's the Wailords for you. Destroyer of Dreams comes in. What's he gonna do? Try to Rapid Spin? He's got to get rid of this Swallow. Like, he better just kill this Swallow and not just try to spin. Because he could spin the next turn, I guess. Let's see. What could happen here? I mean, he can Rapid Spin, I guess. Alright, he does spin right in front of that Swallow's face. No respect. Omastar might just be able to throw off a Shell Smash. Now, the Destroyer of Dreams is carrying the Earth Power. So, let's see what happens. Earth Power will do a really big, really big chunk to this Omastar, so it won't be able to set up for I don't know. If it's carrying Hidden Power Grass, he needs to throw off an Earth Power here to try to put it in range of extreme speed. Otherwise, might be game. Because he doesn't have a water resist anymore, stacking it to the Swallow. This is a big turn right here. The Shell Smash comes out. It could just Surf or Hydro Pump, killed the Destroyer of Dreams. Keldeo could come in, but a Hidden Power. Alright, Kecleon comes out on a Shell Smash. Hopefully Keldeo will be able to live this hit. Alright, we see that it is not White Herb. So it might have been Sash. It might be a Rain Dance 1-2 to try to outspeed everything. Earth Power does not pick up the KO as a Scald comes out. Okoing that Omastar. Alright, that could have been bad, especially if it had Hidden Power Grass. Fear Thorn comes in. Now the rocks are gone, so Uncle Iroh will be able to switch in and just fire off a Flare Blitz and pick up a KO that way. All of a sudden, the Wailords brought themselves back into this game. Getting rid of that Omastar was huge. Fearthorn might try to put up the rocks again. Might just go straight for a Power Whip to get rid of this Keldeo. This is a Specs Keldeo, by the way. I know it. So it's going to want to switch out here. And again, Manectric just looks really good to clean up. Jesus comes in on a Leech Seed, interestingly enough. Entei could come in anytime and just claim a kill. Like, even against, alright, Fearthorn goes for Protect, gaining more health. And remember when that Fearthorn took 70 from a Hidden Power Fire? All of a sudden, it's back at 100. But Entei literally claims a kill once it enters the battlefield against one of the grass types. Flare Blitz. Swallow, Extreme Speed. And Cloyster is probably, yeah, Cloyster is in Extreme Speed range. So, Fearthorn might be able to take out Jesus here with a Power Whip. Jesus might want to go for a Hidden Power Fire, I guess, to just do like 35. 47 does 50, wow. And Power Whip does take it out. Math is off. Entei should come in right away and just fire off a Flare Blitz. No excuses. It claims the kill. I mean, I guess Keldeo does too with the Secret Sword. Not Sacred. Secret. Yeah. I mean, Roserade might be able to take 2. I mean, it might be Scarf Roserade too. We don't know. Alright, Protect comes out, giving Fearthorn a little more health, getting brought up to 65%. And yeah, now I think, alright, Roserade comes in. Let's see what kind of Roserade this is. It does 52. Do we see Black Sludge? We don't, so it might be Scarf. Kecleon. So I don't know if the Wailords want to risk. I mean, we'll see. Yep. All right. They just pick up a kill on the Roserade. That's Specs Keldeo power right there. Swallow enters the battlefield, and honestly, the Destroyer of Dreams can be sacked here for the Wailords. I think that is their best play. It has done its job. It spun away the hazards, and it just doesn't defeat the last 3. It loses the Fearthorn. Cloyster can kill it with an Icicle Spear, and the other members are just too valuable. Again, Scarf Manectric, like I've been saying, can clean up late game. Yep, alright, Destroyer of Dreams comes in on a Roost. Oh, that's cool. I guess if you don't know what to put in the last slot for Gut Swallow, Roost works, and yeah, it got Swallow back to a respectable amount of health. I mean, I'm sure it'll still drop to Burn plus a Psyshock here. This Destroyer of Dreams, by the way, for those of you that don't know, is holding a Rindo Berry. I guess why would you know? But yeah, Swallow could probably just fire off Brave Bird, do probably 80+% to this Claydol. Now this Claydol does have some physical bulk to try to take on the fighting types that did not come to the battle. So we're gonna see what happens here. I feel like that's my most said phrase. Facade does 73, yeah. Psyshock does 37, and it actually does live. You could try to throw off another Roost to stay alive. This is his way of trying to win right now, but alright, he goes off for a Facade, and Swallow goes down to the Burn itself, because this is 5th gen Burn, not 7th. Alright, now Manectric could come out, claim a kill, no matter what. Entei could come out, claim a kill, no matter what. Entei wins, you just gotta click Flare Blitz twice. Wailords probably don't realize that yet, but Kecleon could come in, yeah, it also wins. and click Sacred Sword or Secret Sword twice. The Wailords managed to get another W, it looks like. Unless it's a Scarf Boom Cloister. Either way, yeah. Secret Sword comes out, down goes the Cloister. And here comes the Fear of Thorn, and it's going to drop to a Secret Sword. Well played by the Wailords. He's trying his best. And looks like they get another game ahead of the Toxapex. That was a good game. And so that wraps up Battle 2. So we'll see you guys in the next battle, whether it be the Boston Braviaries versus the Brooklyn Blazekins, or the California or the CA Zards versus the Seattle Septiles, or if we ever hear back from the coach of the Sacramento Clinks. We've been waiting a response for a while. Nice job. Wailords won 3 in a row. Anyway, see you guys in the next battle.